Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Tyler Paul's Play more of the My Little Pony Kayou card game. We're back for a revenge game. Can Rainbow Dash beat Miss Rarity? Can being a adrenaline junkie beat a fashionista? But anyways, we of course are starting out here in the first game. We actually were already pre-set up, so for this one we're going to show you kind of the more of the pre-set up phase for all of that. Since first game, Paul and I were already set up. Rarity did, of course, like I said, take that win. So we're going to start off. Paul and I are going to first roll some dice, figure out who's going first or second. Well, that is a box cars there, Paul. I think Rarity is...
I have a thing, yeah, unless I tie it, and I'm not.
Well, hey, look, you got doubles in Monopoly. You get to go again.
Right? This ain't Monopoly, so...
I will take... You know what? I'm going to take second this time around. All right, so we're both going to draw 5. We get 1 mulligan for the turn. You put the cards on the bottom of your deck and then take the top 5 again. The rules don't say a reshuffle of the deck, so...
I'm mulliganing. That's pathetic.
I mean, I have things I can do.
I did not.
I think I will keep. And then once I have kept, I'm going to take my top 4 cards and I'm going to put them over my, of course,
I will do the same.
Story. Hiding myself. My main character is over here. And with that, Paul is going to, of course, flip his first card of his scene deck face down, rested. And I will flip mine face up. And with that said, Paul, I made you go first, so you, of course, do not draw. So you just go into untap and then flip a scene.
Yep.
And it's on you.
All right, well, what do I want to do to start?
Again, if there's a draw on the mulligan, it's probably in the more expanded rules rather than the rule pamphlet sheet thing they gave us. It does not say, folks, each player may draw a mine from their main hand. If players are satisfied with their initial hand, they take a mulligan. Mulligan means that the player can move their turn to the bottom of their deck and draw 5 new cards. Each player only takes a mulligan once per turn. I would guess that you would shuffle, but again, that probably the full rules would tell you.
I'm going to tap 2. We're going to bring a Rainbow Dash out on the field.
Well, we're already starting off well with a Rainbow Dash.
Right. Let's just see what happens.
All right.
And that's about all I can do, so we're done.
Contact does not happen just yet. I will draw. I will flip. Unfortunately, like you, Paul, I don't have any Rainbow Dashes to play, but I do have a couple of the sister of Rarity herself, 2 Sweetie Bells to play out, and then we'll be back to you.
Alrighty, well, we're going to draw, we're going to untap, and we're going to flip. Alright. So let us see here. What do I want to do? What I want to do? What I want to do? What I want to do? Alright, well, we are going to... We're going to go ahead, we're going to play 3, and we're going to bring out a tank on Sweetie Belle there.
And you have the appear effect,
which is choose 1 Rainbow Dash in your adventure area. It gets +2 inspiration in a turn. That's my friend right there. All right, so that's all I can do for now. So then we're going to do contact phase.
All right, starts with your left.
Which is this one. There's nothing there, so I'm going to advance.
All right, to intervene the plot, I have a Rarity.
And then my friend here is a 4 to your...
A turtle will murder Sweetie Belle.
Poor Sweetie Belle. And that's all I have. That is the end for me.
I will draw. I will go for an untap and then flip. I'm going to tap 2. I'm going to put in a Rarity. And then I'm going to tap 1 for a dress for competition. Because I have a Rarity in my adventure area, I will draw 1. And then we are going to go to combat. I'm going to intervene the plan with Sweetie Belle.
Okay.
Make sure to show
it is just that is just plain old Scootaloo.
Just the chicken herself. And then we go into the rarity combat here. I'm going to flip 3 to give myself a +3 here to put me to 6.
Do I want to burn my 2 to tie and knock you out? Or do I want to just say knockout? Well, Rainbow Dash, you did a lot for us, but we're going to let you go today. We're going to let you have a day.
And with that, that is the end of my turn. Over to Paul.
I'm going to draw. We're going to untap. And we're going to flip her over. All right. So now what I want to do here is, once we start there, I've got 4. Let's see here. I'm going to tap 3 to bring yet another Rainbow Dash out onto the field.
All right.
Can't tap anymore. We're going to call it there. So now we're going to go to attack phase, or whatever you want to call it. I call it attack phase.
Contact
phase. Contact. We're not attacking. We're My Little Ponies. We're gonna contact, not attack each other. So I've got
technically later in the seasons there were battles.
Yes, there were. All right. So 5 to 3. Bye, friend.
I don't have anything to info boost for that. So farewell in the rarity. I do get to draw 1.
And I'm going to go ahead with
you can either intervene or move your character.
I'm going to move my character up 1.
All right, you get to draw 1. Rainbow Dash has begun her show of the Young Flyer competition. Beginning that episode, we have begun.
All right, and then, of course, nothing I can do there, so that is the end of my turn. You may go, sir.
I will draw. I will untap.
You got 1 there, okay. Yep, 3.
Alright, I'm going to tap 1. I'm going to put out a rarity. Then I'm going to tap 3, and I'm going to pull out an opal.
Ooh.
Opal effect, I could choose 1 rarity or adventure area, gets +2 inspiration to the end of this turn.
Nice.
So we're going to give a +2 inspo boost to that rarity.
All right.
And with that said, we're going to go into contact. I'm going to promote my rarity to stage 1 for the Sweetie Belle and draw 1. Then we're going to just go for a... Because I could info boost here to survive the attack. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to info boost, buffing myself up 1 more. So I'm just going to kill off tank there. Because you can't buff tank. Your info boosting only works for Miss Dash.
Right. Oh, yes.
So the turtle shall die.
Bye, turtle. Bye, toidle.
And then my cat will die to this Rainbow Dash. And with that said, it is back to Paul.
All right. Well, I'm going to draw my 1. I'm going to untap. I'm going to add another. And now, what shall I do? What shall I do? What shall I do? Let's see here. You have 5. Oh, you have 2. Sorry.
And my boost was only until the end of the turn. To the end of end of the turn and end of the contact.
I'm going to, let's see, what I want to do. I'm going to tap 2.
Right.
And we're going to bring out another fine Rainbow Dash there.
All right.
And then I'm going to tap another 2. We're going to bring out a Scootaloo here.
With, of course, a farewell.
And that's when that dies. So let's see. That's all I can do there. So we're going to go over here. I'm going to advance the story with this one.
So intervening the plot with an opal.
And then this one.
Yeah.
It just says
I have no info boost.
Goodbye.
So...
And for Scootaloo, goodbye.
Yep.
Enter.
All right, I will draw. I will go for an untap. And then a play. Paul's got me in some weird pickle right now. Definitely a strange pickle. Okay. What do I want to do? Alright, so I think I'm going to tap all 5 for a rarity. And then I'm going to have this rarity going to contact. Is going to kill that Scootaloo.
And farewell is choose one character with inspiration 1 or less. And to retire, well, you have nothing to retire because you have 1.
And then after that, I will pass.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to draw. I'm going to untap. I'm going to add. All right, so that is a 7. That's a big boy right there. That's a big boy you got there. All right, well, we're going to tap 3. We're going to bring out another Scootaloo here. Okay. And then, let's see here. We're going to tap 2 more to play Hoof Shake Buzzard. Choose 1 Rainbow Dash in your adventure area. What am I doing? That's not going to work. You can't do that. What are you doing, Paul?
Yeah, that's a chicken.
That's a chicken. Well, we're going to do 3 on the chicken, and we're going to add some sneeze powder to it. While in your turn, adorned character gets +2 inspiration. We'll add 2 to him. That evens that boy out. All right, well, I'm tapped out, so we're going to advance story.
Mm-hmm.
We're going
What's your next plot?
Next plot, when promoted to this stage, choose 1 character inspiration 2 or less to retire. Was nothing to retire. This one is going to advance, or not advance, but intervene. And then you, my friend, you have 7 to 7 as a tie.
I will info boost it to go to 8.
Okay, so. Well, I'm going to info boost it by 2. Can't. That's right. It's only for Rainbow Dash. Thank you, Rainbow Dash. So my friend here does diddle dies. That's okay.
It did force another one of my cards out.
Scootaloo, you did your job. And with that, my friends, that is in turn.
All right, I will draw. All right, I am near the my limit on hand size. All right, this is going to be kind of interesting how I want to do this.
Rarity's a beast, though. That's a 7. That's a beastie boy right there. That's a beefy one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm going to get a Rainbow Dash to get rid of it.
6. Okay.
And then put a whole lot of power into it. Well, Rarity likes being a thorn in my side.
All right. We are going to go for 4 for a rarity. Of course, the 6 cost rarity herself. And after that, I then will go for I'm gonna go for. Unfortunately, I gotta go for an opal for my last 2. Up here, I get a rarity inspiration +2. So I'm gonna buff this rarity by 2.
Ooh, beefy.
And then we're going to go into contact.
Beefy.
We are going to intervene the plan.
All right. I'll take you there. It is a tank,
All right.
which is an adventure.
Does not have a pre-plan.
Yep.
My opal will die because I do not have a way to deal with that rainbow. And then we move into my rarity. So I am 8 to your 5.
8 to your 5.
I will not info boost.
8 to 5. Well, I gotta use 3 to tie.
3 to tie,
4 to knock out. I've been saving it. We're gonna pay the 4, and we're gonna say bye to Rarity. That might not do me very well, but we'll see what happens. This could backfire in an ugly way. So let's find out what happens, friends.
All right, now it is over to pawn. I am tapped out.
I'm gonna draw. I'm going to untap. Hope this didn't bite me in the booty. Add 1 to it. All right, well, I got 2 now. So let's see how this goes. All right. Let's see, I've got 7. Let's see, how do you look?
You only have 1 spot open.
Yeah, I'm debating how I want to approach this. I got a couple ways, but I just don't know. Rarity's hard. That is a hard rarity. You have how many left in your inspiration you can add?
1.
1? Okay, well, that doesn't do me a lot of good. Let's see here. We're going to pay 2 cost. Let me see. 3 LS. Actually, we're going to do this. We're still going to pay. We're going to pay 4. And we're going to bring Pretty Rainbow out there. And of course, there isn't a period, but they're doing good. But it says if there is any 1 tank in your adventure area, choose 1 character with inspiration 4 or less to retire. I don't have any tanks, so that was no good. I am going to...
Let's get into a Furman tank. That's what she wants.
We're going to tap my other 3. We're going to give it some prank sneezing powder, which gives it a +2.
Yep.
So now it ties me to Rarity. And since it is a Rainbow Dash, and you have 1, I have 2, I'm going to burn my last 2.
No, we go.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. Left to right. All right. Well, first off, so for this,
you need to intervene the plan or advance your character.
I'm going to use this one to advance my character.
All right. You get a Rainbow Dash from your discard.
All right. Yep, that is correct. Yep.
Your retirement area.
Retirement. Oh, the very first one. I'm starting to think that I have one or not. All right, so now I'm going to use my second one to intervene.
Right, some steam therapy, and then you go to Rainbow.
And now we're going to Rainbow here, and this one is where I'm going to utilize my 2 because he has 1. So I'm going to use my last 2 to give it a +2 to make it 4 and destroy said Rarity.
Any way to deal with it.
And that, friends, is the end of my turn.
All right, I will draw. I will go for...
And I hope this big bust in here doesn't cost me, but you never know. It could get ugly.
All right.
Oh, sorry about that.
All right, let's see. The bad part is, as long as you have 1 character that's open, you have the win because it's literally just advance the plot 1 onto 4. Victory.
Yes, but you also could have 3 cards in your hand and go 1, 2, 3, and...
Yep. All right, we're going to go for 2 for an opal. Let's see, your powder only triggers... Well, in your turn. Okay. So you can only cause the sneezing in your turn.
Right.
Unfortunately, you are going to be able to get it. I do not have enough guys to pump out the necessary attack. Yep. That is the unfortunate part of this one here, folks. I do not have enough because I can pay for 4 to put out a rarity. I do not have a 1 cost rarity to put out to guard against the rainbow. Not that it would really matter. because the effect of Rainbow would kill me. Rainbow would win there. So we'll go with the contact. Rarity will kill Rainbow. We will just trade Cat into Rainbow. And then that is all I can do. So it will be on to Paul's turn.
Which we'll go ahead and I already untapped. I should have untapped earlier. So that's we'll just put it like that for
draw, untap, and
draw. And we're going to untap our friends here, add one. And of course,
honestly, you could just
I could just go straight to contact, you know, and then bam, advance my story and call the game.
So that is it. And like we said in the first one, these games can go by very quick, how fast they go. But again, Rainbow Dash this time took the win.
Rainbow got the revenge
of Miss Rarity. But yeah, I could definitely see while like my hand had a couple of ones and I was able to get going there in the beginning, it definitely hurt when Paul was able to stabilize to a late game and I wasn't able to stabilize into my late game. So I could definitely see a reason why you want to take the mulligan to try to get some rarities or some better 2 drops.
Yeah, because my first 5 was literally, I had one Rainbow Dash of a 4 and then that, and I'm like, there is no way I'm gonna be sitting here for a month. So now I'm good.
Yeah, no, I should have mulliganed. I only had 2 Sweetie Bells, and then my next play was on a 4, so that didn't help. I did draw into the 1 drop rarity, but it was kind of a little late to be running around with a 1 drop rarity and all of that. But yeah, folks, hope you enjoyed. Once again, if we did mess anything up, there's probably rules about shuffling after mulliganing probably in the expanded rules set. If that is the case, do make sure to do that. But nonetheless, in the main rule set that they give you, that they told you to shuffle, then you probably should be shuffling. It should have been probably stated right in the main rules itself. But yes, it's been a really fun one. Hope you guys enjoyed the mirror match. Paul and I are probably going to do one more game into this series, and then potentially Paul and I are probably going to build some decks using the cards from, of course, set 1 and of course our starter decks, as well as the little promo packs you also get in here, because there are cards in this set as well that can do some interesting things.
Oh, nice.
So we'll see you all for that one. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Do let us know down in the comments your thoughts on the gameplay and all of that. And if you guys have picked up the product or are now inspired to go try out the game yourself, Paul and I can certify it. It's a really good, quick game just to pick up. I think honestly it probably will be a little longer if you played with the real probably cards from the main set.
Right.
To force out a little longer, because I think starter decks, it kind of matters on your draws, and then if you actually drew into anything.
It's a learning process. It's a good learning.
Yeah, because I don't know when the heck you're going to hit 15 scenes to max out your deck. I mean, I can do it. You can easily do it in Gundam. I have seen many a times I've used all 10 of my main resources and gotten them all out of the battlefield and all that. But guys, let us know all that down in the comments. And while you guys are commenting, do make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you notify when our videos go live for you. And we'll see you here next time on Dragons TCG on another episode of Tyler and Paul Play.